I'm Marissa Gosselin. I'm interviewing Mr. Price, the new Corollaries teacher. We're gonna get started. So the first question is, when you were growing up, what type of job did you want to have as an adult?
I wanted to be a firefighter. I remember I decided that when I was around 5 years old or so. It was right before I started kindergarten. And my mom was dropping me off at my babysitter's house, which is my godmother. And my godmother asked me, when you start school, what do you want to be? And a fire truck zoomed by. And
Oh,
I want to do that. She goes, you want to be a firefighter? I was like, I guess so. That's what that is. So I wanted to always do that profession, even to this day. If I could go back, that's what I would have been as a firefighter. I was going to be a firefighter when I was in graduate school because I had a tough time, balancing having a graduate school work life balance, and I was like, I'm still old enough to make it through the academy, and I filled out the paperwork and did all of that stuff, and then in the end, I was like, fire is really hot. Okay, it's really hot. So I just decided to go into singing instead. But that job still fascinates me of how they rescue people and how they are part of something bigger than themselves. I think that's pretty cool.
very cool. So very cool. Um, the next question is, what high school did you go to, and what was the mascot?
I went to Beaumont Westbrook High School, and the mascot was the Bruins. That's a big bear, and the colors were red, white, and blue.
And that's in Texas.
That is in Texas. Yes, Beaumont, Texas.
Very cool. Um, did you go to college in Texas too?
I did. I went to college in Louisiana first. I went to Northwestern State University, which is a performing arts school in northern Louisiana, in a city called Natchitoches, Louisiana. It's also called the City of Lights because during the Christmas time, they light up the whole entire city full of Christmas lights, and everybody, for people from around the world, come there to celebrate Christmas. And then I went to the University of Texas in Austin, Texas for my master's degree, and that's where I can begin to do my choral conducting and my vocal performing. I'm sorry, something just flew my eye. My vocal performing during that time. So yes,
That's awesome. The next question is fun. What's your favorite food?
my favorite food is prime rib, um, and my favorite restaurant is actually the House of Prime Rib in San Francisco, California. They just reopened a month ago after some of the COVID restrictions, and they had a huge party when they reopened it. It is my absolute favorite place to go of all time. They have four items on the menu. They have a kid cut, an adult cut, a queen cut, and a king cut, and they're all prime rib cuts. Mashed potatoes, creamed spinach. That is it.
That's
And salad.
awesome.
But yeah, it's that prime rib is my favorite food.
Very cool. Is there a place on your bucket list that you'd like to travel to?
Yes. Um, I'd like to go to the Holy Land. I'd like to go to Jerusalem, um, just because I think it would be a cool place to go. I've always wanted to go see what that place is like, and see what the lives are like there. That's one. And I want to go to Rome. I've always wanted to go to Rome and see the Colosseum and where all the philosophers were talking when they were doing their philosophizing and all that wonderful stuff. But yeah, those would be some of my one of my two places.
Two good choices.
Mhm.
Um, what's your hidden talent?
Hidden talent. I don't know if I have a hidden talent because all of
You
my.
can definitely say like musical talent.
I mean, it would be music. I mean, that would be my talent. I like to I like to read stories. I like to do voiceovers.
That's awesome.
I enjoy doing voiceovers and reading stories. You know, fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Things like
That's definitely a hidden talent.
that. Yeah.
And then last one, what do you like best about working in a school or being a teacher?
That is a loaded question.
I know.
Um, what do I like the best? I'll tell you what I enjoy about it, not what I like the best, because it's a lot of things that go into it. I enjoy seeing students, seeing adults, seeing people in general overcome things they never thought they could. And that could go from being, a music talent, making an all state or doing well on a solo or understanding a sight reading interval or having a life challenge and getting through it and becoming a better person. I enjoy the process of someone becoming a greater version of who they are, rather if it's a small step or a big step. I just think it's a cool thing just to watch people grow, and I grow as an individual just by watching them grow. So I think that would sum up, why I love doing what I do and my motivation to do what I do.
That's awesome. I loved that. Um, that's it. Unless you want to give any other like fun facts.
Um, I don't really have any more fun facts if you're out of questions. But you did a good job interviewing. Thank you for
I think
thinking of
that'll
me as an interview.
I think that'll be a good introduction of you to the school.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. You
So,
can end the recording.
uh,
Yep.
give me a second.